everybody. Welcome back to Jason's Journal, entry number 14. It is currently 2 in the morning and the first day of November. So we were able to make it through the month of October. And oh boy, these past few days have been very active. You heard me, very active. 2 days ago, October 30th, I finally hit the gym for the first time in a couple of weeks. Had probably one of the roughest, most intense workout sessions I've had in a long time. But man, was it refreshing afterward, especially when one of my roommates then asked me, yo, do you want to walk with me for about a mile and a half, 2 miles around our city? And of course, uh, I was, I guess, still in this mode of exercising, and I told him, yeah, let's do that. So we walked to park a bit of ways and then walked back to our apartment. And gosh, taking a bath afterward and walking out, that felt so refreshing. This morning I woke up so sore. It was insane. But with that being said, my roommate invited me to jog with him around our block. And gosh, exercise has never felt this much like as refreshing as now. And I don't know why. Maybe I've just been super eager to get moving again. My ankles at this point, like the pain's pretty much gone, and I think it just needed a bit of movement to unstiffen things. Um, should have done this sooner, honestly. But I'm back on track, training for a half marathon taking place in 2026. I'm doing with a couple other people from my church, and I can't wait for that. I'm super excited. Just starting slow. I meal prepped for the first time, and that went well. I made a couple of vegan freezer burritos that I have in my freezer right now, and it came out pretty cheap. For 20 days worth, 10 to 20 days worth of food, came out to be around $100, which pretty good in my opinion. Um, and then, gosh, been to several different parties and hangs. Just came back from a Halloween party earlier. Um, Pretty neat. Got to meet a couple new people there. Got to connect to some people that I hadn't seen in a while. So it was pretty good. Yeah. I guess one more thing is I have begun studying for my boards. Gosh, it took me a full month to begin studying for my boards. It took me rescheduling my exams to study for my boards. And my first board exam is in 2 weeks. But I have faith, I have confidence that I will be able to make it through. I know exactly what I need to focus on. I don't have too much, it turns out. I'm doing just fine, but I definitely do need to brush up on some things. So yeah, life has been going okay. I've been digging deep in the Word. I've been meeting up with people in my church community. I've been sharing the Word. I've been praying and praying a lot lately. Something that I've been meditating on is a sermon from Dr. Charles Stanley about having impactful prayer. And in that sermon, Dr. Stanley goes over the prayer that Paul prays in Colossians for Epaphras. So I've just been going through that as well. And it's nice to have that sort of structure in prayer when I pray for other people. Before I sort of just prayed generally for other people, but now I know that my prayers for others is having an impact without even seeing them. I guess one more thing is in terms of the sin in my life and just things that I've been struggling with. I've been actively fighting, and it's been going good. I see myself fighting. I see myself naturally turning away from old habits and life decisions to be able to spend more time with the Lord instead, spend more time in a safer environment, an environment at home, a home that is conducive to focus and to getting things done, of warmth and safety where the Lord is. just today, or just earlier, right before this party, I was in the middle of driving to a cafe about 20 minutes away from our apartment because I had been telling myself for the past few months or years, I guess, it's extended through pharmacy school, that I would never be able to study at home because it was so distracting. And this persisted even when I moved in with my roommates. Right now, there's no family and anything to distract me. I still can bring myself to study at home. But today, as I was driving to that cafe, the closer I got, the less motivated I felt to actually study there. And literally within 5 minutes of the cafe, I made a big U turn and turned back home, which was perfectly timed because when I got there, one of my friends was hanging out with our roommates, and she had offered to drive us to the party that we were at earlier, which motivated me a bit extra to study at home. And man, did I get a lot of stuff done. I think I just proved to myself that I can study at home and get things done at home. I mean, aside from the, I guess, economics and all the money potentially that I can save from just chilling at home, not going out and doing stuff, um, I'm glad to be able to just find myself able to be at peace in a space at home again, not forcing myself to go out and go far and spend money on gas and on driving time and wind up going to a place and not liking it and eventually going home and passing out, not doing anything at all. Um, Gosh, I think the Lord is really doing his work in me. Now, I've been fighting a lot today. I've been fighting a lot, but what I've been seeing is the more I've been leaning on the strength of the Lord and calling on the name of Christ, um, the more he's been drawing me out of sin. I promise one day I'll share my testimony again, or I'll share my testimony on this channel, and it'll all make sense. But God is so good, and I feel like he's given me this purpose, this drive now. He's lit this fire inside my soul to do the best that I can. Yeah, that's all. Well, it's 2 a.m. now. I'm just gonna be waiting for my friend to come back with my roommate, to let them in. I got a work shift tomorrow, or I guess today. So I'm gonna try and rest as much as I can so that I can wake up early and study and get things done. But I'm super excited for tomorrow, or today at this point, and we made it to November. We made it to November. Gosh, remember when this was just like a series trying to document like seasonal depression, and now it just seems to be like a general like vlog kind of thing where I update you on how well things are going. Of course, there's downs as well, but like I think at the end of the day, I've been really finding joy in Christ again, and in community, and in talking with people and sharing about him, and spending time with people who are brokenhearted as he did for me. So, yep. All right, let's keep fighting until the end of December, and we will see January. There is hope here. There's hope.